Hello there, everybody. It's so bright here today, and we will set up today the Mexican dwarf crayfish tank for them to breed and grow out. Let's see to it how it goes. So we have here varieties of lava rocks because I want them to like linger in some bigger rocks. Variety of black lava rocks. Then I don't know if we're gonna use sand. Probably not because I don't want their color to like go lighter. I have a new aqua soil here. There's no brand in it because I don't want to promote more. I don't have a brand to promote there. And this one's like red lava rocks, and I have their used aqua soil. And one things in there are pebbles and like more stones. I also have there a sponge filters that I would want to use because maybe these guys would love to actually use some filtration. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do here is like a little of a experiment on the settings that we will add for our Mexican dwarf crayfish, and we'll see to it if we can add them up in a bigger tank. But right now what we have is a 12 by 6 by 8 tank, which will be good for them to at least grow out and breed. Depends on how much they will like it. I will see how it goes. Okay, so we have placed them around this 12 by 6 by 8 tank. I put an aerator in there, some lava rock stones and the moss for them to hide and eat. I also add a shrimp, what you call this one, a snail in there for them to feed on. We will not remove the water because it's like the thing that's making them constant in there. We're just gonna add our substrate and all the other stuff, so on. So we're gonna remove things first for them. Okay, so I remove things in their tank, and we can see 5 of them in there. So I'm gonna remove them first, then I'm gonna add their substrate. Was really hard. So the thing that I did at maybe the last part of it is that I pretended to be like making waves, because I know these crayfish likes like stable water. They don't want to be in some like wavy or streamy water. So I make way for them so that they will float, and then it'll be easy for them to catch them. Okay, so the first thing that I did is to add my sponge filter, will be good for them and for cleaning the tank, because I want to do less maintenance on this one. I want to add a sponge filter because I might be needing them to actually eat on the bio loads that will be growing in the filters. Okay, so what I did is I removed the bigger sponge filter and replaced it with a smaller one. Then swap it out in the other tank, and here you have a more, with biofilm kind of a sponge filter now, which is very good for the ecosystem. So there are dead snails in there, and these shells are actually good for calcium for our crayfishes, and we will add the stones now. Okay, so for the back part, I'm gonna add some block level stones to cover the sponge filter's vision, because we don't want to see it from the back. On the front side, this. I'm gonna drop that little moss in there. Be good for them. So adding more black lever rocks to cover our sponge filter. So I'll open the upper part kind of thing there. I'll open the upper part because I want them to actually raise foot in that one. Something like that. Then I'll add a little bit of a, I'll make something like arrangement in here for them to snuggle onto, like a cave thing, because first thing that I did for them was actually make a cave for them to hide, because they love to hide. These guys love to hide. Yeah. Okay, so up here you can see it's very good to look up above. I don't know from down below. Okay, down here we cannot see the actual sponge filter already. It's okay with the tube right there, because we would know. We'll put plants in there. We will cover them, the whole, the whole of that one. We'll cover the whole of that one. Okay, so we will add plants after this one. That might actually work for now. We'll just have to, cover them up with more plants and more things to cover up for them. And we will clean the whole tank actually. Obviously, yeah. We're filling the tank with water and then change it up after fill it up, because I know that the old substrate's gonna be very murky and dirty. So this is how it goes. So we will be leaving out this tank for a little bit, for at least for like 30 minutes, until the filtration system settles down and removes the murkiness of the water. And also we wait for it to like settle down, especially looking at the moss floating. That means it's not yet settled. I will see you later for a little bit of the update. Okay, so while our tank is setting up, we will wait around 30 minutes, and I'm seeing right now that our tank is actually clearing up, and we will be adding soon our crayfish. So we just need to see to it that these crayfish don't climb out of our tank, because as I've read in some of the articles, they love to climb out of the tank and they love to climb on things. So I'm pretty worried about our scenarios growing out, and the tube that we had to use in our filter. But I let's just see to it as an experiment of this one. Let's just see that they don't. Let's just be positive that they won't climb out of our tank. And also, I'd love to actually see this crayfish roam around, because unlike shrimps do love to stay in areas. But this one, they love to stay in shady areas, but they are very much of an active kinds of species, and I love to see them crawl in those in the caves, in whichever areas that we planted, and we placed in their tank, their habitat. Okay, so our crayfishes are ready, and our tank is quite clear now, unlike earlier. And I've placed a few red lava rocks in there scattered around the front side. The plant's starting to stand up. That's good, that's good. So we will be adding them now, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so right on the bat, our beautiful Mexican dwarf crayfishes just hang around in the front area of our tank, and they're quite gorgeous, you know. Even though we haven't seen their color up yet, but they're quite gorgeous. Actually, look at that. Holy. Okay guys, so that's it for our video today, and I will update you soon enough on how this crazy setup that we have here, and how will our new baby, yeah, I can call them baby because they're not fully grown yet, they're not on the stage of being a juvenile there too. So we'll see how our baby Mexican dwarf crayfish will grow soon, and I hope they will breed. I hope there are females and males mixed in there, and we will see them grow in this tank with babies and all of that. Maybe soon, not now, but we will see to it. That's it for today. Thank you.